Hi, lovelies. Thank you and welcome once again to Abinasia's Recipes. In today's video, I share with you my bulk spinach stew. It is loaded with so much protein and the taste is amazing. Let's get right into it. I'll start by blending onion, garlic, ginger, habanero pepper, green bell peppers, fresh rosemary, aniseed, coriander seeds, and I'll blend until it is very smooth. This is what I'll be using to steam my meat. To my pot, I have here my nicely cleaned turkey wings. You can use any protein of choice. I'll add in my salt to taste, chicken seasoning to taste, and then my blended vegetables. I'll stir it up nicely, cover it and allow it to steam for a good 10 minutes. Over here, I have my melon seed which I soaked in water to soften it a bit. To my blender, I'll add in eggs and my melon seed. I always like to blend my melon seed with eggs. This is my preference. You can as well blend it with water if that's what you prefer. I've added in onion, garlic, ginger, habanero pepper, some scallion. I'll blend until it is smooth. I'll then check on my meat, give it a nice stir. I covered it and allowed it to cook for another 5 to 7 minutes. We'll be air frying the turkey, so you don't want to overcook it. If you overcook your turkey, it is going to fall apart. So 5 to 7 minutes later, I removed it from flame and then over to my air fryer. I lined my air fryer with aluminum foil. Our oil spray, you can use any oil of choice, and then I'll transfer my turkey into the air fryer and then spray the top of the turkey. It is definitely gonna come out like you pan fried it or you oiled fried it. If today is your first time on this channel, hello there and welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please kindly subscribe so that you can be part of this family. Thank you. To the pot, I'll add in some vegetable oil and then I'll mix it with palm oil. Comment down below if you've ever mixed your palm oil and your vegetable oil while making your stew. It is a game changer, guys. I'll add in my salted fermented fish. It can be momoni or salted tilapia or any salted fermented fish of choice. I allowed it to fry for 5 minutes and then added in my sliced onion. I also like to combine the red onion and the white onion while making my spinach stew. We'll stir it up and allow this to fry for a good minute or two. And then I'll bring in my sliced fresh tomatoes. I'll also add in tomato paste. You can use either tomato paste or fresh tomatoes to make your spinach stew. But in this recipe, I'm combining both of them. I'll give it a nice stir and then we'll leave this to fry for a good 5 to 10 minutes. We want the tomato paste to fry very well. And please stir this periodically whilst it is frying. 5 minutes after frying the tomato paste, I added in some of my turkey stock. I came in with my mackerel in tomato sauce. I added in 2 cans of that and then I stirred everything up very nicely. Now at this point, we'll allow this to fry for about 5 to 10 minutes, stirring periodically before we would add in the blended agusi. To my amazing returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming to support. I really appreciate you all. God bless you. So I'm adding in my blended agusi and then I'll cover it for good 2 to 3 minutes before stirring it up. You can stir it right away once it goes into the stew, but I prefer to allow it to cook for a good 5 minutes before stirring it. I highly recommend you allow the agushi to cook for a good 20 minutes before adding in any other vegetables. So at this point, I'm adding in my carrot and mushrooms. You can add any vegetables of choice and then I'll stir everything together. The agushi has to be very well cooked, guys. So take your time and allow it to cook very well. One major ingredient that I like to add to my spinach is shrimp powder. So I blend it into powder form and then I'm adding it into my stew, guys. It takes the stew to another level. So I've added that. I'll give it a nice stir. I'll also come in with my shrimp tablets. You can use any seasoning of choice and also to your taste. So I covered it for another 5 minutes and then I came in with my air fried turkey, guys. Oh my God. This spinach stew was really delicious, guys, and I hope you give this a try. And always remember that I cook for a large family size. And listen, if you ever make this in bulk, you can store it into your freezer, and that's exactly what I do. We don't consume all of it in one day. Okay, so after 10 minutes of the turkey going in, I came in with my spinach. Now, this spinach was frozen. It is already cooked, so it was frozen. I thawed it, squeezed out the excess water, and then I added it to my stew. Now, I also added in salt to taste. And guys, the stew was done in no time. So I allowed this to continue cooking for a good 5 to 10 minutes and it was ready to be served. You don't want to overcook it. The spinach is already cooked. You can as well use fresh spinach for this recipe as well. I hope you give this a try, guys. And if you do, don't forget to leave me a feedback in the comment section. Now you can store this in your airtight containers like I said, and I was able to get 3 of these containers. So I stored 2 in my freezer and kept 1 in my refrigerator. Guys, you don't have to be in the kitchen to cook all the time. What do you pair your spinach stew with? Do you like it with boiled yam, eba, rice? How do you enjoy it, guys? Well, I like to enjoy it with rice. Okay, I can eat a whole lot of this if you allow me to. But my son and my husband like to enjoy this with yam and avocado, guys. So, I had to be the taste tester for them. Thank you so much for staying with me until this time. I really appreciate you so much for coming to support. May the Almighty God bless you. Please kindly follow me on all social media platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I'll gladly appreciate it. Until I come your way next time, please stay safe and stay blessed. Bye, guys.